Hi there. You know, back in the day when you went to prom, which was usually the latter Friday of May, you probably took the day off. It became this big ritual. You took the day off, you spent a ton of time getting ready, and you went out to act crazy with your friends and then have stories about it forever and ever. I really wish that I'm talking to my husband in my photo album, because back in the day, in the long time ago, in the before time, you didn't have a smartphone that was taking tons of pictures. So I have a photo album with pictures of me at my prom. I cannot believe this, but I have my prom dress from back then, including the shoulder pads. It's fully equipped for the old school prom, right? So I thought I would wear it to share it with you guys. I know that people in 2020 didn't get to appreciate being able to go to prom in the same way, or I've even seen things for graduation 2020 on cars, or they'd have a parade by having cars go down a road and everyone had to stay separated from each other, which is a real shame, because this is a rite of passage for so many different people, and that is why included for my last May bonus reading for the Poetic License open mic is going to be a poem about prom that appears in every event of the year, volume 1, January through June, and I figured this would be a good final one for May to share with you guys. I hope you enjoy it, and I also, for people who are on a live Facebook feed, I wave and say hello to them. Hi there. I hope you enjoyed prom. What crazy stories you can probably come up with, right? So this is something that I had written about the event, and it is called An Outline to the Apex of Rites of Passage. It was one of those rites of passage, a bar mitzvah of sorts, but this was bigger, much bigger than shaving for the first time or getting your period. This was the chance for all young high school men to lose their virginity, or a chance for all young high school women to dress up, feel like adults, look pretty. Everyone felt this driving need to go through this rite of passage, to not be left out, to be a part of the group. Either way, you got to take a day off of school. But like every rite of passage, the high school prom was probably more traumatic than fun, because no matter what, you feel like you have to go. And the entire time, you have to look like you're having fun, especially for the photographers. You have to have a perfect record of your perfect life so that you can upstage everyone else. With every aspect of prom, there was probably a conflict, an expense, or an irony. I mean, this is supposed to be one of the best times in your life, and it is wrought with confusion. First, find a date. There has to be someone acceptable, otherwise it would be less embarrassing to just not go. Then go through the trauma of asking your prospective date to actually go with you, or if you're a woman in olden times, wait to be asked, which is probably even more cruel. Then see what other friends of yours are going, organize what groups you'll go with in your prom. Then you have to start working out the details. For men, this means transportation, the cheapest tuxedo, what kind of corsage to buy, something that pins on, or something that they wear on their wrist, or something that they carry, like a bouquet. Oh, and don't forget the most important part, enough liquor and/or condoms. Note how suddenly the prospect of multiple hookers performing anything you could ever imagine is both less expensive and also less of a hassle than this quote-unquote date. For women, the details meant picking out the right dress, the right shoes, the right purse, the right jewelry, the right perfume, the right makeup, the right hairstyle. Note how you have to then coordinate your clothes with your date. So much like real life. Then, beg your parents to let you wear the dress you picked out, or keep the makeup and hairstyle the way you wanted it to. Beg your parents to let you borrow their sports car. Beg your parents for enough money to pay for the limo, the flowers, the clothes. Beg your parents to let you stay out past curfew. How about 6 a.m.? Just this once. But, come on, it's prom. Then, the big day arrives. Ditch school because you know getting your hair done can take hours, and you want to spend some time in the sun so you don't look like as pale as a ghost for the pictures. Then, after getting ready for an inordinate amount of time, meet up and take the pictures. Ugh, This usually entails the man picking up the woman, taking the pictures at the woman's parents' house, then going to the man's parents' house to take more pictures there. It's almost worse than a wedding. Then, finally arrive at prom. Take more pictures. Talk to as many friends as you can there. Compliment their dresses and tuxedos. Find out if anyone else is doing anything after prom. See if anyone's doing anything better than you. Note how many women are repeatedly pulling up their strapless dresses so they don't fall out of them. Note how many men are already drunk. And look, it's not even dinner yet. Take lots of pictures with your Instamatic camera. Hey, let's do a group photo. Oh, let me take a picture with so-and-so. Then eat. Try to be Miss Manners and figure out how to eat your salad without using your knife. Check to see how little the women are actually eating. Note how many women go to the bathroom in groups. In any case, whatever you do, don't stop feeling awkward, but keep smiling. Then the dancing. Try to remember what your father taught you. Try not to look stiff. Try not to sweat. Dance in a box. Right foot forward, feet together. Left foot left, feet together. Right foot backward, feet together. Right foot right, feet together. Or go by the high school standard and just wrap your arms around each other and sway, occasionally making out in the middle of the dance floor. Note how many women have their lipstick smeared across their cheeks or on their date's collar. Note how many men have bow ties that are loosened. Then, collect your things. Say your goodbyes, take a few more photos, and then head out for the after-prom activities. Possible options include a late dinner, a 4-hour boat cruise, a walk along a lake, a bonfire, bowling, a hotel party, or the back of your dad's sports car. Note how disheveled you look by 6 a.m. Try to clean yourself up in the car before you get to your driveway in case your parents are waiting for you. Don't make up for too long if you say your goodbyes in your front of your home. Then get in the house as quietly as possible. Drop all your clothes into a pile in the middle of the bedroom floor and collapse on your bed. Here's a helpful hint. Drink a glass of water and take vitamins and some aspirin before crashing. It'll help with the hangover. Try to get some sleep before the day after prom amusement park trip. Or try to get some sleep before the, as I said, try to get some sleep before the day after prom amusement park trip. And keep in mind that even though prom is over, your friends will be rehashing it for at least a week. This is the ritual. Now, go to sleep. I don't know what memories you guys have from prom, but I went with a date the first year and I went with a friend the second year. I even went with a friend of mine to after prom the year after prom because we had friends that were still in high school, and we were in Chicago and on the 95th floor and trying to look all like we knew what we were doing because we'd gone through college a year, so we had to know better at that point. But those are one of the strange old rites of passage, and that is why it is one of the things that is in my book, Every Event of the Year, Volume 1, January through June, which might have a Volume 2 coming out for the second half of the year. I'm not sure. You'll have to keep a look for it on Amazon. I hope everyone is remaining safe in these times, and I hope that everyone has as much fun now as we probably did at prom. You guys hang in there and be well.